If you are still doing your New Year resolutions, congratulations. You're in the bottom 3%
The bottom 3% of life. No.
of life,
Okay.
of everything. But yeah.
Slay, laugh, repeat. Repeat. I know, scenario.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Slay, Laugh, Repeat. Welcome to
Right.
Slay, Laugh, Repeat. We got Celine, Lisa, Aisha, and Alicia, your hosts for Slay, Laugh, Repeat. Thank you for tuning in. Before you go today, make sure to tune in and like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube.
We're on there.
Yeah, we're on all of them. Spotify, YouTube, and one that I'm forgetting. iTunes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So thanks for tuning in. If you are still doing your New Year resolutions, congratulations. You're in the bottom 3%
The bottom 3% of life. No.
of life,
Okay.
of everything. But yes, we're going to be talking today about why New Year's resolutions suck, and different alternatives to doing resolutions and like just how they came about in general and how they've changed over time. Lisa's going to tell us a little bit about resolutions.
We're changing our whole thesis around resolutions this year, and we're doing intentions. And that's just because resolutions fail. They're demanding too much perfection. They're not flexible at all, which makes intentions work really well because it's to your human nature. It's not trying to make it so rigid. It has honesty behind it, and it's a little more compassionate. And I love the fact that resolutions are fading out because it's something that I don't even live up to, especially throughout the year. You forget about what you even set. So resolutions help in that sense. But what I want to tell you is like an example. So for example, a resolution would be, I will lose 10 pounds this year. And it often leads to missteps if you're like, oh, you backslide or whatever, and then you just give up completely. Well, an intention is a little more flexible because it's broader. It's more about being a mindset versus, a hard set goal. It's an aim. And an example of that would be, I will honor my body with more movement this year. So that just keeps you going versus, oh, I got to reach this mark. I didn't make 10 pounds. Oh, I went over,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Shell, tell us a little
like
bit.
that.
We played a game a couple days ago. We played a
Yes,
game,
we did.
resolutions versus delusion. So tell us a little bit about that and some of the resolutions you made versus some of the things that have been delusions.
Yes, we did. We did play a game. And if you guys didn't catch it, go back and watch
We
it
did.
as soon as we're done with this. But yes, we had a cool theme, which was resolutions versus delusions, like Aisha said. And we covered a lot of important topics, like, let's be honest, that gallon of water. Unless you're Aisha and Alicia, you are not going to do that. Not everybody is going to finish that. We covered a lot of fun things, though, but I wanted to mention, too, how we talked about, like, minimalism, because we're all sounding like maximalists. I mean,
let's talk about
we don't want to be, but
Aisha's
yeah,
not a
minimalism.
maximalist.
Oh, Aisha.
She's a minimalist.
Aisha. That's
kinda
right.
am.
She's not
If
maximalist.
you give me the opportunity to be, because I'm just, if all I need is food, I'm good. In my water bottle. And comfort.
Food and
in a-
water.
in a
Yeah,
good way,
exactly.
yeah.
That is extreme minimalism, and we weren't having it. Me, Alicia, and Lisa were not having
you can
it.
tell I'm not a minimalist. I got stuff.
It
I
sounds
just hate
cute
it.
until you actually try it.
So mine is like
Yeah,
clothing
it
and
is.
shoes,
The
which
clothing.
can
We covered a lot of fun stuff, like budgeting I thought that part was really great because Lisa gave us some cool pointers on that. But yeah, you
Yeah.
guys, go back and check out the show because overall, though, the message was we're not anti-growth, we're just anti-delusion.
Yeah,
We're not trying to
resolutions,
claim
I
that.
don't feel like they work. And you guys could let us know if they work for you. I really want to hear from you
Please
because
tell
I
me.
want to
Please,
see.
yes.
Most
please.
people, they're like, "What did I say I was
I'll
going to do?"
try.
Or you
Yeah.
feel bad
Right.
the next year comes around, you're getting ready to set a resolution. You realize you didn't even meet the last year's resolution.
Right.
So we're trying to
Yeah.
get away from that.
Yeah. And we
Yes,
kind of made up a word
exactly.
a little bit.
Yeah, we tried.
Resolution.
Oh, yeah.
So when y'all tune
Yeah,
in, go ahead, Shell.
resolutions.
Yes.
Desolutions is our new word, which is basically resolution mixed with
A
delusion.
delusion.
When you know you should do this as a resolution, you should put it on your resolutions
But
list,
you know you're
but
not
it
gonna do
likely
it.
may not get done.
Yes.
And you're like in
Yeah,
between, like it may not. So desolution was our new term we coined. That was really
Yep.
fun, really clever. But yeah,
She said
like
I'm
now,
clever.
yeah, no, it was really a clever idea.
Yeah.
Aisha came up with that.
Yeah,
Aisha
she
came up
got
with
some
that.
I was
dissolution.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
like
like you're saying, it's like you might
yeah,
partially do it, but then there's like certain situations where you might not do it. So it's like a
yeah.
mixture. So when y'all
You know
tune
it's not gonna
in,
get
if y'all
done.
like it, y'all can start using that, and we can make this a thing, a
Right.
desolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Webster
Oh,
will
it's a
pick it up.
thing. It's a
It's
thing,
gonna be
all
in the
right.
desk.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
thing.
it's
Yeah.
a thing.
One thing not being delusional, one example of that is not waiting for the perfect time, right? Aisha, like,
Yeah.
why should we have to wait for the perfect time to start
Right.
any of our resolutions, no matter what they are?
So yeah, like Shell is saying, basically you don't have to wait till the new year. One way to not be delusional is like let's not wait for the new year. If
Yeah.
something gets put on your heart or you want to start working on something and it's December, starting in December. Or I think lots of times also there's this pressure to get started now. So we don't have to wait till the New Year's. And I said New Year's with an S. Don't come for me. I know it's New Year. I know
Oh
it's
my
New Year.
God, I hate when I do
I
that
know
on
people be like
accident.
Nazis, right? They're like, it's New Year, New Year. I'm like, ma'am,
Right.
we're black. We say what we want. Black people can make up and we can put S's on anything we want to. So you don't
Yes.
have to wait till the New Year's with an S. You can like if you get something. If you got a goal in December, get started in December. Or if you get something halfway throughout the year, you can get started, whatever. And even when like, just putting off, it's always good to build up that momentum. Like I know for me, I have a habit like, oh, that can wait till Monday or that can wait till Saturday or that can wait till the new year. And they have research. Maybe we can include this later. I don't know. But there's research just getting started is like half of the battle and not waiting
Yep.
until any specific moment or time.
Yeah.
Just, making it happen. Yeah. Y'all have, if y'all have any thoughts, y'all chime in. The viewers, if
Yeah.
y'all, yeah. I keep feeling like, Shell, what do you
Yes.
think about that? What you think?
No, I'm just making sure that it looks like I'm listening.
You are. Yeah, you are.
And then she called on me like the teacher.
Because I catch you had
Yes.
something to say. I thought you had
I was
something
You
you wanted to say.
leaned in like
do
you
I
were
look
about
like
to,
I'm
and I swear
listening?
you said like, yeah, I think you said something.
I'm just glad my
Black
segment is
people
over.
are
Hold
so
on.
annoying.
Hold on. Let me see what my thoughts are on that. Did I
Shut
write
up,
anything?
Shell. Shut
What
up.
did you say? I'm
No,
so
all I-
serious, you guys. My brain
Oh.
is offline.
I'm not
So
It
that's
is so
funny. You weren't
offline.
even listening, but it looked like you were listening the most closely.
Now you guys
I
know
was
my
like-
secret.
You
Dang
said,
I
it.
know, because I
Now
was
my
like, Shell.
secret is out.
Look,
You said-
listen, I was like, Shell is really into what I'm saying, and she has some
Yeah.
input, and she needs to say
Yeah.
it right now. That's why I did
But
that.
because
Seriously.
you know what, I didn't like how I was like shaking my head because the last time when I looked at the game show, I was like this, like
No, I think you were frozen. I
no,
think
I
you were
wasn't,
frozen.
Elisha. I wish that was. I wish I was
thought
fucking
you were.
frozen, but I was legit like this, like
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm
Y'all
high.
trying
I
to kill
looked
me. I know.
offline.
can't.
I
What
looked
the
offline
hell?
because majority of the time, if
I
I
thought she was
for the viewers, just so if I do keep this in.
Oh
For the
my
viewers,
God.
so you know, I am often offline. I'm not wearing this blonde wig for nothing.
I'm crying.
I
That shit's
know.
funny as fuck.
Man.
Well, you sure
I
enough
don't
fooled me.
be
I tell you
there.
what, like
I'm
that
And
girl
so
is
now I'm
into
trying
it.
to, yes. I'm an expert masker, you guys. I got ADHD. I'm expert at
Oh.
You
masking.
said I was like,
I know how to make it look like I'm
Mouth
tracking.
was hanging
I
Oh.
over
thought she was
partially.
frozen. That's
Oh.
Yeah,
hilarious.
no, I
Look,
was not.
So
I
look,
was
Shell,
like,
if that's one of your resolutions, like you're gonna look more
Shit.
engaged, then
I'm
it is
gonna be
working.
No,
more
she was
engaged.
supposed to be looking at the camera.
No,
She's
you
like,
were. You were. You had me.
No, I am.
You're
My
funny.
resolution is I'm going to actually be more engaged
Amen.
this
I didn't
year.
even see
And
her
no,
doing
that
on
is
that.
that does
Yeah.
lead into what my actual resolution
Yeah.
is, because I do want to be more intentional with my how I show up for my kids, how I show up
Mm.
for my husband and
Yeah.
Yep.
everybody around me. Really, if I've ever like wronged you by brushing you off real quick, I'm going to be intentional about answering those text messages and not be
Mm.
like that 2 weeks later shit that like all my friends are like, that's just Shalene. But no, that is
Literally.
not cool. If somebody has an emergency, I usually be like, ooh, I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing this. I don't like that. I don't like how my children sometimes they don't feel like they're heard. I can tell because that's why they're so loud. A lot of times I'm like, you guys, why are you fighting? Why are you this and that? And I just realize like it's probably because they don't feel like they're getting enough attention from me.
Mm.
So now I just want to show up and be more mindful
Yeah.
parenting.
And Shell, let me know as I'm
Yes.
listening to you speak and share. It sounds like you want to be more present. Is that accurate to say?
Present,
Like, yeah, just
present, co-regulating my mood to be calmer around
mm-hmm.
them, teach them how to regulate those emotions. But when your mom is the
Mm-hmm.
freaking pilot and you're the passenger and you feel the turbulence and the pilot's like, my God, we're going down.
And everybody
How are
starts
you
freaking
going
out.
to how are you going to be calm? Put on your parachute and just bail. Like
No, if the
that's
pilot's
it's not
doing that,
cool.
I'm running up in there. I might try to fly the
Yes.
plane. Like, what the freak,
Yes.
dude?
Yeah. And that's what they do. They try to fly the freaking plane around here. And I'd be like, you guys, this is out of control. So
Mm,
that's why I'm trying. That's my new intention. That's my goal.
I love that.
Is like, and I
That's
started,
beautiful.
I just started it. It wasn't the first of the year or anything.
I love what you're saying, Shell. That kind of leads us into like your intention is to self-regulate and be present,
Yeah.
peace, like hear all these different themes. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about like different ways to do like instead of resolutions, like what does it look like to do intentions and stuff? Tell us a little bit about that. Things we
Okay,
can do.
so the different things that you can try are like, vision boards. I mean, I would say vision boards still work. Honestly, it worked for me to even
Mm.
manifest my house that I have right now.
Yes.
Like, I
Hey.
literally put that was my thing on there and talking about it. It doesn't even have to be something you create. You could write this down. Anything that you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
you talk about it. You bring it up to yourself in your head all the time, especially if
Yeah.
you really want to get this
Mm.
done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Having themes of the year, like I want to have balance, I want to have
Mm.
growth, I want to have health, I want to have laughter,
Yeah.
learning, these different
Mm-hmm.
things you can put to create these intentions that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like even to my audience, I'm just wondering like, do you guys really do resolutions still? Like, are we still doing
I
this?
know.
And what
Right.
is your word of the year? What is your word of the
Mm.
year? And put
I
that
feel
in the
like, yeah.
comments.
Be a
Do you
little
guys
dark.
have
I
any
know.
other ideas of alternatives?
That's a
Yeah.
good question. For like vision boards,
For yeah,
intentions.
like other than what I named.
Putting it in your so another idea instead of the vision board is setting. This is a little bit much extreme, but yes, put it in your phone. Like have a little alarm that pops up. Cause kind of like they have
Mm.
apps that do this. But if you don't have those apps and you don't have time to search for these apps that are going to remind you of these things to do, then just putting it in your alarm and be like, hey, don't forget the 4 R's. That's mine is like regulate, relate, redirect, and reinforce. No, reinforce, then redirect.
So
Yeah.
does the alarm
So
go off? I guess you could set your own
whenever I
cadence.
need
Does it
my
go off
reminders
every
around
day,
the
every
time I pick them
morning?
kids up, around the time that pickup is,
That's
so that I
smart.
can get in the
Go ahead,
zone.
because that's a
Yeah.
really good
Yes.
idea. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Because I want to be reminded.
That might be another tool right there. And I know, Shell, you've talked about using the virtual vision boards and stuff. I think we're
Oh,
looking at
The
yeah.
yes.
shuffles. Yeah.
Oh, Shuffles is my new jam, you guys. Okay, so Shuffles is like, it just was recommended. I think it's a partner with Pinterest or whatever, because I'm like a pinhead. I have a huge Pinterest collection, but Shuffles allows you to kind of take those ideas and kind of make these little vision boards. But it's amazing. I can take stuff and just hold press down on it. It selects it, cuts it out, and then you're making kind of what looks like a collage or scrapbook. You can make it as messy or organized or format it however you want. And so it's the way I made my vision board this year. And I love it. I put this upper hand was like the money and
I know.
you know, but
Yeah, all
yeah,
that.
so shuffles is cool, you guys. Like I think I sent you the links or whatever to check it out. But it is hard to start something new. I know out there for you guys who are like, I'm not trying to put no
Get
more
another
apps on my
app.
phone.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
is really cool. It merges with Pinterest. So if you already have some really cool ideas that you saved, like, ooh, this is how I want to do my nails, or this is how I want to have my hair, or how I want to organize my house, you can put together those vision boards with shuffles and take the ideas that you already saved in your Pinterest, put them in there like that. Like it
Yeah.
automatically knows where it is. But you could also take stuff from your gallery in your phone. So it's
Yeah.
great.
We
It's a
gotta
great
utilize this
tool.
technology to,
I know. I
help
gotta
us
learn
reach
how
our
to work
goals.
things too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And even I
Hmm.
love the idea, like you said, Shell, like setting that alarm as your reminder and stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever method you use, you got to be clear, right,
Hmm.
Lise? You got to make it
Yeah.
clear, make it plain, right?
100%. Because if you're not really clear about what your intention is or your resolution, whatever works for you, it's not going to
Mm-hmm.
work. Like, it's not going to stick
Mm.
and it's not going to work because it's going to get real loosey goosey around June, July when the fun starts. So, let me
Right.
tell you
Yep.
guys why most people stay broke, burnt out, bitter because of that, because they're just not specific and clear about their goals. They got all the vibes,
Yep.
but they don't have the dreams. They have the dreams, but no vision. They have the
Yep.
vibes. They have the vision. They have the dream, but no plan. And that's
Mm-hmm.
exactly why another year goes by and you just have nothing to show for it. So let's get into it. When you're really vague about your goals, your results are going to be vague as well. And an example of
Yeah.
that is just like, I want to make more money this year. Yeah, everybody does. But
Yeah.
being more specific by saying, I'm securing 3 new clients by Q2, and these clients are going to be at least 5K clients each. Like, that's super clear. And for
Yep.
me,
Getting
this
specific.
year, that's like one of my goals. So I'm done being really humble about my business. I'm getting ready to show up a
Mhm.
little bit more aggressive in
Hey.
promoting and securing clients. And
part.
so just all these things that we're talking about, I want to do them for myself because I really can see
Yes.
how much more effective they'll be. And that's one of mine. But
I
when
love
we
that.
talk about, ways to make these things work, we're talking about vision boards, all these things, those help make it stick. And if you can't even get the app or go that far, then just write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it. Put it on
Yeah.
your desktop. Put it on your phone, your screensaver on your desktop. That's my thing.
Mhm.
You can just
Oh,
say
yeah.
it out
Yeah.
loud. Having those weekly affirmations or planning sessions with the homegirl or y'all, you can
Mhm.
share
Yeah.
it. So just
Add to
sharing
the
it helps
list.
you help it stick. If you have people
Yeah.
around you that are really accountable and you tell at least 3 of them, then
Very
at
much
some
so.
point they're going to be bringing it up, hopefully checking in with you. Like, hey girl, how was the whole being mindful and moving your body more? How's that going this year? You feel like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
So that kind of stuff helps if you're not one of those app people. And then just checking in with yourself monthly or whatever your quarterly, whatever your desire is, I find that helps these things stick. And we talked about the power of vision boards, daily affirmations. Some people
Yep.
are really good at those. I have mental mantras in my head, so same thing. And then your weekly check-ins with friends, accountability partners. Me putting it in my phone, putting it on my screensavers, those help because that's where I go the most. But a lot of
Yep.
people do sticky notes and vision boards and post their vision boards on the wall so they can see it a lot. But that's our thing, is just intentions versus resolution. And it doesn't change the fact that intentions require actions. You can't just be putting vibes and affirmations around this thing. Like, you actually got to show up and do the work.
Yeah.
Intentions without action is a delusion. Or what's our dissolution?
Yep.
Dissolution.
A dissolution. Yeah.
A dissolution.
Oh, I forgot to mention her
I
term.
wanted
Our
to add with
dissolution.
that the power of the tongue is something
Yes.
serious. So, like, you really, like, saying
Amen.
and speaking these things out loud will make
Yeah.
it happen. So, I really like the fact that you're saying, like, speak that, you
Yes.
know?
Speak
Yes.
that. Speak
Yeah.
that.
That is so true. And I got so excited because do y'all know what the word abracadabra means? I don't
No.
I heard it
dabber.
was a spell though, like a
Means
real spell.
It,
I was
it
like, oh
means
shit.
it's
Is it?
basically means
You
like
lie.
as I speak, so it'll be, or something like that. And it's like and it's
Mm,
so bomb because it lines up with so much stuff. It lines up with scripture, it lines up with like literal people doing magic and
yes.
stuff. Like our words are powerful in their magic. Like, and you say those
Wait a minute. Where
Facts.
did you
Like,
hear this
seriously
I've heard
facts.
it.
abracadabra?
I read it in a book. I read it in a book. I've read it a couple times in a
Okay.
book now. I'm
Who wrote
serious.
the
One
book?
that's talking about what is no, now we gotta look it up. We gonna find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
We
gonna
can put
have.
the
Our
definite
resources.
Yeah, when we find it, we'll put it in.
but like I've read
We
it
gonna
in
tell
like a
you.
couple of books.
We are not
Mhm,
making this up.
Shalene don't believe me. Look, now I gotta find it. But
I know.
But it's like,
abracadabra.
how come it took us this long to
I
find out
know.
abracadabra actually means
No,
something?
I
And it
saw
makes
that it
sense.
That's
actually
amazing,
means
though. That's really
something.
cool to
Lisa,
me. I
you've
love
heard this too?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, not in the
Good.
book
Okay.
though. I just
Okay,
saw it on
okay.
like YouTube or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, I believed it.
Look, me
So
too.
it resonated like the truth to me. I'm like that. I feel
Is
like
it a Hebrew
Yeah.
word? It might be Hebrew. That's deep.
It sound Hebrew.
I didn't even
it
think about
sounds
that.
Hebrew
That's why you gotta
something.
watch the negative things you say too, because
Amen.
honestly,
Yeah.
that
Watch your
can
thoughts.
take you down too. So you gotta watch saying things like "I'm
That's Latin.
broke," and you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Like
Cancel
I
you
that.
may
never
want to
have enough
change it
money.
around, like not right
Yes.
now or something like that.
Yep.
If you don't have it like that, but you just don't want to be, or I'm stupid, or those things like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
all that.
Oh, it's just so stupid. I'm
plays an
so.
effect
Yep.
on what you say. So
Yeah.
I like this.
Totally.
This is good.
100%.
Yep.
That's and even if you're not doing it as deeply as I'm setting this intention to be whatever this year, just making those small changes. Like just even saying
Yeah.
like even if you don't have the money right now, just like I'm gonna figure out a way to
yeah,
get money that
yeah,
if this year or
Yeah.
I'm figuring
yeah.
it out.
Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it, just not
Yeah. I'm
now,
gonna get it.
Yep.
or something like
Yep.
that.
Or
But I
if
used
you
to have a habit of saying I'm poor.
no
I used to
Yeah.
say that, and my friend used to be like, "Stop saying that.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
that." But
Stop
it was
claiming
a
that.
slip up. It wasn't like me
That friend
meaning
would
I'm
be
really
me.
poor, but
Mm,
like I would say stuff like that. Or sometimes when you do mess up, I do
yeah.
like, "Oh, stupid," or something. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to work on that myself too. So
Yep.
like I have changed
Yep.
that because I have seen when I've said negative things that happen, and when I said
Mhm.
positive
Yep.
things, they've happened.
Yes.
So I believe
Mhm.
that so
These
wholeheartedly.
words are no joke.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to add something about resolutions versus intentions. And what makes the intentions so much better is that resolutions feel really black and white to me. And
Yeah.
intentions at least allow you to adjust throughout the year. So if you got to pivot, you have
Right.
permission to. So if something didn't work, if
Right.
a strategy didn't work, you
Yeah.
can course correct versus like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
quitting, and that's what you
Right.
got to
Yeah.
do. You can't just quit.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
I feel like resolutions are so rigid. It's like
Right.
if you
And there's
don't get
nothing
close
like
to it.
finite,
Yes.
right? Usually like in
Yeah.
life, like even when you have a goal, like there's always ways to improve or to get better.
Guys, drop a comment,
And you want to
drop
make
a fire
changes in the
emoji
middle
in
of the
the
year, not the
comments
end.
if you're setting intentions this year. And let
Mhm.
us know,
Yeah.
like, what's one thing you're going really, really hard for in 2026?
Mhm.
Because I really
Yes.
want to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So now speaking of
Yeah.
things that actually work, let's talk about
Mhm.
vision boards and manifestations that
Yeah.
actually come true. Because we actually have proof, you guys. We have proof.
So
Board.
okay, all
Yeah,
right.
it's
Okay.
vision board time.
Yeah.
Or whatever
All
that
right.
segment was. What's
So
that
we talking
segment?
about being specific. I know we all do things differently, but I am one of the ones that like vision boards. And honestly, I love you all, but I'm nervous, I'm shy. So yeah, y'all
Yes.
need to whatever. Like Erica Badu, and she's like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about
That's
my
about my
yes,
right.
I'm
And
I'm a
I'm
little
sensitive
sensitive, so
about
don't be
mine.
you say
Yes.
something negative and no no. Okay.
You gotta call Tyrone.
So
That's what you do.
this
Right.
is my vision board. I made it a little while ago, but you can all try to get closer. You can see some
That's
specific
so
things.
cool.
I know Idris is actually I know
Center.
his
Focus.
yeah. He is a married man, but I'm hoping God will bring a doppelganger. I actually did meet I met a guy,
Okay.
y'all, It's funny. I met a guy years ago that did look like Idris, and I thought he was so fun. And I
That's
was so
funny.
My
excited.
God.
Yeah.
When did you make that board?
Oh,
You done
no,
skipped
I
over
made
that
this
man.
fairly,
No.
but no, this was before I made the board, but he was a
Oh,
jerk.
okay.
He was a like
Oh
total
man.
jerk. And it's
So
funny.
you gotta be
Yeah, you gotta be
specific.
specific. You're right. Oh, maybe I need to add on there.
He looks like you better say what the
Yeah,
character traits
you're
are
right.
that you
I need to
like.
put some characters. I
Yeah.
have the physical
Yes.
traits,
Oh my
but
God.
that's a
You're
good
Build a
point.
Man.
That's a
Yes.
good
Like
one.
Build a Bear.
That's
You
a
got
good
Build a
point.
Seriously.
Man now.
I'm glad, like,
Seriously.
yeah, we're talking about that because he was such a
Yeah.
jerk. And the cold part was, I'll be real quick. The cold part was like I told him he was being a jerk. He acknowledged that he was being a jerk. He didn't care about nothing else because I told him something like verbatim, like I was like, man, and I thought you were so fun. I thought you looked like Idris, but you're like a jerk. And he didn't hear nothing I said besides he looks like Idris. He was like, you think I look like Idris? And that's
Oh
all
my
he cared
God.
about. That was all.
I
He was
thought
like,
you
I was like,
did. No, I thought you
I
did.
thought you did. But
That
the
is
jerks,
so
like, yes,
funny.
But I know
yeah.
But
Idris
now
will be
you
way
look
more
like
kind
shit.
than you are.
Yeah, that's
Idris
right.
will be a gentleman.
Yes, yes,
A
I'm serious. So,
gentleman.
but that's a good point. I'm gonna add to this. I'm gonna add the intentions of the character because that is what's the most important.
Yes.
Like,
It
I want to be
absolutely
attracted to that.
is.
But
Like
yeah,
people
Yes. The
they
looks
get
are.
fine when they're kind and
yeah, like you
like
start
you're like,
getting more.
he's cute to
The
me.
better you are, the
Amen.
better
Yes.
qualities you got. The what be?
That's
The what
already
be?
the red flag, the
Uh,
finest.
oh,
Yep, the
The
It's
fine
the
is a
finest.
red
red flag.
Yeah, you
First
gotta
red
question
flag.
it.
If
You
they
gotta
too
question.
fine, if they
Yeah.
got swag, if they cocky,
I don't know.
You
no,
I
guys
don't know about
know
that.
there's
no.
some
I
fine,
don't know.
kind
Right.
people.
Yeah,
Fine,
There
kind
yeah,
people.
are.
Make your way to the
yes.
comments because
I'm
I
just
know you
saying it's
exist.
a red
Exactly.
flag. Not that you can't put that flag down.
Y'all tuning in, chime in and say if y'all agree with Shalene and E, or if you agree with me
Yes.
at least. Like
I'm
there's some
just
Yes.
fine,
There's
saying,
kind
not all
people.
the
yes.
time.
Yeah, okay.
She
We're
Women
said
be
gonna
red
agreed.
flags too, okay? I'm not just
What
talking
happened?
about men. I said women
Agreed.
be
Yeah.
red flags
Oh,
too, not
Yeah,
just
that
men.
is
she
true.
said ugly is a red
Sometimes
flag.
Yep.
and sometimes the ugly ones be having some nerve. They be jerks
Yeah.
too, and they be
Yeah.
and I'm
Girl,
like,
have
talk
nerve
about
and
it.
confidence. I'm like, what?
Mhm. No.
All right, back on track, y'all. We
I'm
gonna
sorry.
So the moral of the story
My
is
cheeks
there's
are
a few
hurting.
things on my vision board that have kind of come to pass. So y'all see down here, I
Wow.
got what do you call it? The Northern Lights, and I
Mhm.
have a picture like almost just like that.
Gosh.
Not
Yeah,
almost.
yeah,
It's like
it
No,
is
no,
just like
almost.
that.
It's exactly
It
the same
really
color and
is.
thing,
everything.
But
except for you're in it.
I still need to go to Norway, but I got to see this whatever. Where did I go? Alaska.
What's in Norway?
The Northern
Yeah.
Lights and beautiful
I
scenery.
thought you
Oh,
could see it in
I thought you
Alaska
were like,
too.
you still need to go to, you still need to. I was like, what else is in
Um.
there?
She did.
Oh, I don't know. I want to see the Northern Lights again.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I want to go to Norway specifically. I was blessed to be able to go to Alaska and see the
Yeah.
Northern Lights
Okay.
and get
Okay.
like a very similar
They
whatever.
So
probably
maybe
said
it's a
Yeah.
different
it's
look. It's
bigger,
a different
brighter
look.
Yeah,
there.
Like,
Maybe.
yeah, it was closer and cheaper and easier to make it happen quickly. Like,
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah. That's amazing.
I
That's
know.
on my list
yeah,
too, but I didn't put it on my
so
vision board, but like a bucket list, I guess, is to see that in
yeah, it's
person.
And
so
That'd be
Aisha,
so
magical.
that is
amazing.
specific time that you have to go to see
Yes,
these.
there
Yeah,
is a
there
specific
is.
time. It starts like the beginning of
October
October,
or something.
and then
Yeah.
it goes until
Mm.
Yeah.
it's mostly like the cold months,
October,
really, I want to
November.
say. I feel like
Okay.
it
Yeah.
ends like the start of spring, if I'm not 100% correct. But like, yeah, I believe that's the
So
yeah.
y'all,
I see it
I want to
already.
say something about being specific.
Okay, yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
it's
please.
not
Yeah.
like taboo. So there's some things I
All
really
right.
do believe in manifestation and vision boards and writing it down and making
Same.
lists and all of that. But I used to not be as specific, and I learned you have to be because on
Mhm.
my
Yes.
on my list, a vision list. I don't know, vision
Whatever
board,
you want to
vision
call it.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked for a fine as wine husband, tall, dark, handsome, loyal, all the things, right? I was very
Mm.
specific there. And then I said I wanted 4 kids, 2 girls and 2 boys. And that's where I left that part. And then I just moved on. Well, we do have 2 girls and 2 boys, but he came with a girl and a boy. And then together we have a girl and a boy. So
That's
it didn't come
awesome.
from me, but we did end up with everything on my list.
Hey,
But I feel
yeah.
like you gotta be very
Yeah,
specific
Yeah,
very
all the way
specific.
through. You
you
can't just be
do.
like, oh, I want a man who's was fine. It's like, okay.
Yeah. So, at least
Yeah.
did you
And
put
then he
like
be
the
mean as hell. And you
right?
be like, oh shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it
so
sounds
be
like you
very
put the
specific.
specific characteristics that you wanted to.
Yes, I put
Mhm.
very specific
Okay,
characteristics,
good.
like down to the T, girl.
Yeah.
So
That's I need to do that too. So I
Yeah.
like this has been I've enjoyed this conversation with y'all because it's like I think you said this earlier, Lisa, it's like reminding me of stuff I want to do, stuff I want to work on. I definitely need to be specific because I used to be the
yes.
Vegas
Yeah.
person ever. I'm like, I want to be happy or I
Yeah,
don't
no.
know. It'd be hella
All
vague. I
right.
need like
Yes.
like
Yeah,
or
like boom, got
I
it.
know.
Yeah, I want everything to come in the way you guys are
mhm.
envisioning it. So be very, very specific. And you all
You
share
gotta
your
add the
Yes.
details.
2026 intentions. Like what's already on your
Yes.
vision board. Share it with us if it's not too personal. I want to hear it anyway, even if it
Yeah.
is
I
personal. Put
know.
it in there.
I know.
Like,
We
Yeah.
family. We family now.
I know.
Yeah, yeah,
I know,
yeah.
right.
Give
Share
us
that,
all
share
your
that.
little deepest, darkest wishes.
I thought you were gonna say secrets. I was like, I don't want to hear
Right, no
It's
secrets.
not a secret once you put
No
it on
secret.
here.
Unless you want that secret to come true.
Right. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Like that,
Okay.
when you write it down, that is like casting a spell. And if you
Mhm.
visualize it too, and you start
But make
working
sure you're
towards
not
it,
giving those details to
Mhm.
low vibrational people. You don't want people preying on your downfall.
You better
yes.
preach.
Yeah.
Because
You
there's
better
some people
preach.
right around you like, that ain't your husband, that ain't gonna be your
Yep.
blessing. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
right there next to
Bring
you.
bringing that
Girl,
energy.
sometimes right in your face. That's happened to
Mhm.
me. Like, oh,
Yeah.
God didn't want you to have that job. Like, what
Mhm.
the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? You crazy hoe. I know, like, you have people right there next to you. So yeah, I guess be
Yeah.
intentional about that too, about who
Yeah.
you let in and who you sharing your intentions with. But
Man.
we can get into that.
Old people
You
and
can
add
attract
new
new
ones.
people too by being
Yep.
better
Yep.
yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
a lot
Bettering
of
yourself,
times,
you'll start to build up new.
yeah, you don't have the characteristics you even desire from another person.
Yeah.
So you got to work on yourself too. And then you become a magnet for, that same.
And that's relationships
Yeah.
too, not just friendships. But yeah.
Absolutely.
All
Relationships,
Yep.
friendships, all the ships.
Yep. We're going to wrap from here, you guys. If you're still here, thanks for tuning in and rocking with us.
Yes.
If you have been supporting us to this point, thank you so much for watching and following, subscribing, liking our content. You guys, make sure to leave a comment because that does help the algorithm know that we are your jam and we're funny. And they'll push us further, which will help us with our intent, which is to grow, okay? So yes, if you're on YouTube, smash that like button. If you're on Spotify, rate us and share. And everybody, don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you for tuning in. S.L.A.E, laugh, repeat. Peace out. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We get really competitive when we play anything.
Like, we know what's going on.
Hey, come back.